Welcome back to my channel, guys. So in this video we learn about ER category verb en français. So we learn about IR, call it ER en français. So category verbs in French, how to conjugate them, how to pronounce them, and this is the second most common category that we have in French after er, after er, or bien er verbs. So this comes next. Okay, so one thing is that people do get confused between the pronunciation of e and e. So in French we pronounce first one as e, like we have e in English, but this one is pronounced as e. Okay, coming back to the topic. So first of all comes how we have to form these category verbs. So we just have to remove the ending er, we have to just get rid of that, and then we have to add these endings with the stem. Okay, so the example that we have in here is finir. We have to get rid of that ending, keeping the stem that is fin. Okay, we have to add es with je, es with tu, then es with ite with il, isons with nous, then comes isse with vous, and is with il plural. So the good way to remember them is, so I generally classify them to two categories. This one I call it first category, I mean singulier. Okay, this one, so this is all singular, so that's how we call it singulier. And this one is plural, pluriel. There's three categories, these three in here: nous, vous, elle. So how we learn them? Like je is premier person du singulier, first person singular. Tu is deuxième person du singulier, second person singular, and il is troisième person du singulier, third person singular. So if you remember it by this method and recall the verbs that you have, how to conjugate them, it becomes really simple for you. Okay, so that's the trick that you have to use to remember the words. Okay, first of all ask yourself, okay, what's the subject, is it il? Then you ask, okay, it's troisième person du singulier, third person singular, and then you try to add that ending. Okay, it becomes very easy for you because this is the method that I used, and it's very efficient, I tell you that. So now we have the stem, and then we add relative ending depending on the subject. So with je goes es, tu goes es again, and with il goes ite, then with nous comes isons, with vous comes isse, isse, with ils comes is, issent. Now we'll just look at the examples. The first verb is finir, it means to finish. Example that is we have is je finis mon travail, I finish my work. So you see there we have just with je comes es. If we have to make the same sentence with nous, then we can write nous finissons notre travail. Okay, so here ils sont that I just added is the ending that we just did here, that I just remembered by heart. Nous finissons notre travail. Rest is same. Same sentence with subject vous. Okay, vous finissez votre travail. You finish your work. So you see here, ici I added because the ending that you have to add with vous is isse. Vous finissez votre travail. Another important thing that you have to keep in mind is you don't pronounce the last s with je finis, tu finis, il finit. It's all same. It's all same. But you have to pronounce it with nous. Nous finissons and vous finissez. You have to pronounce these two. Like in the first category, we did pronounce them. And then come ils, we don't pronounce the ending. Last ente, we omit that. Okay, so it becomes ils finis. Okay, now let's take another verb, choisir. So same, the root is choisis, and then the ending is er. If we want to replace it with tu, so we have to just add es. Tu choisis un livre. Same sentence with il choisis, ent. Il choisis un livre. So that means they choose one book. They chose a book. And then if I want to say many books, so we can say il choisis des livres avec s. Okay, so it's plural here, so I'm gonna add s with the leaves because it will be plural. Same, another verb is réussir. It means to succeed. Il réussit à l'examen. So you see here, the stem is réussit, and then with il, the root the ending that I'll add is ite. Il réussit, but I don't pronounce the last t. Il réussit à l'examen. He succeeds in the exam. So that's how you have to just learn how to conjugate the second category verbs. Just keep in mind that you have to just learn these es, ite, isson, isse, is. That's how you have to learn it, and that's it. And then it's very easy to conjugate that. Now let's practice with the help of an example. So here you see you have an exercise in front of you, and in this exercise we will see, first of all, we have studied already all these things, and then we will just practice with the help of fill in the blanks. So je finis, first of all, je finis, F-I-N-I-S. Je finis mes devoirs, I finish my homework. So tu choisis, C-H-O-E-S, then the ending will be S because its subject is tu. In this case, you choose a book. Okay, you choose a book. Il réussit à l'examen. Same, il réussit. Okay, you see, first of all, I write the stem here, réussit, and then ite, because I have to add the ending with the subject il. So if we check, you can practice all these, and then we check, you can see what should come here next. The same way we have MCQs. So they're just asking je finis, correct conjugation for je finis, and then you can choose with S. Now let's practice with AI. This feature is only available to the paid users, so you have to subscribe in order to practice with AI. If not, the rest is free for anybody. So here with je, I think the one with finishing with S will go. Je finis mes devoirs, I finish my homework. Tu choisis un bonbon. So guys, bonbon is a candy. You choose a candy. L'enfant. Now l'enfant is a troisième person du singulier. I I can say il, or maybe yeah, I can say il, prenons il. So with il it is ite, okay, at the end. The verb is grandir, so grandir, and then grand plus ite, grandi. Now the next verb is réussir. With nous, you know that it's isons, okay. So isons is the ending that will come with nous, so it's very easy to choose réussissons, okay. Vous, now the verb is obéir, okay. Isse with vous, sure and certain. Vous obéissez aux règles. Règles means rules. You obey the rules. Les parents. Now its subject here is els, plural, okay. Troisième personne du pluriel. So here the ending should be issent, punis l'enfant. So parents punish the child, okay. Quel verbe est un verbe en ir? Now they're asking which verb is a ir verb. It's very easy, finir, okay. Quelle est la termination pour elle avec un verbe en ir? Now they're asking which is the ending for elle. Elle, what is elle? Troisième personne du singulier, okay. So it is ite. Now you know that es is for the first person, isons is for première personne du pluriel, that's nous. Is for deuxième personne du pluriel, that's vous. So we have ite. Quand la chat, now le chat is a cat, so troisième personne du singulier, ite, grossit, il est gros. The verb is grossir. Quand le chat grossit, il est gros. Okay. Now we have the verb that is choisir. With nous, it should be choisissons. Isons, you see, choisissons. Nous choisissons le repas. We choose the food, okay, the meal. Let's check. Oh, which one is wrong? Okay, so I think this is yeah, I think perhaps I knew this one, but I don't know, maybe I missed it. Yeah, anyway, so it's very easy. The only verb that we have is finir, that's ending in er, and for the rest it's good. So guys, do practice, and if you like it, do share it with your friends who are learning French, and thanks for watching.